Not being loved as a child doesn't just hurt in the moment. It rewires how your brain processes relationships, self-worth, and safety for the rest of your life. And most people don't realize they're carrying these effects because they've become so normalized they feel like personality traits. But they're not. They're adaptations. Here are the effects of not being loved as a child that show up in adulthood. The first effect is you don't believe people when they say they care about you. Someone tells you they love you and your first thought is, what do they want? Someone does something nice and you're waiting for the conditions. Because love in your childhood came with conditions or didn't come at all. So your brain learned that care isn't real. It's manipulation. And now as an adult, genuine affection feels suspicious. You can't accept it. You keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. The second effect is you overachieve to earn love. You became high-performing because achievement was the only way to get attention. So now you measure your worth by productivity. You can't rest without guilt. You can't say no without fear of rejection. Because your brain learned that love is earned through performance, not given freely. And that belief is exhausting you. The third effect is you're hyper-independent to a fault. Asking for help feels like weakness because when you needed support as a child, no one came. So you built a fortress of self-sufficiency. You'd rather struggle alone than risk being disappointed by someone who won't show up. And people think you're strong. But really, you're just protecting yourself from repeating the pain of being let down by people who were supposed to care. The fourth effect is you self-sabotage when things are going well. The moment a relationship feels stable, you create conflict. When success is within reach, you pull back. Because deep down, you don't believe you deserve good things. And your brain is more comfortable with chaos than peace because chaos is what you know. So you destroy what's working to return to the familiar pain. The fifth effect is you struggle with emotional regulation. Small frustrations trigger big reactions because your nervous system is stuck in survival mode. You never learn to co-regulate with a caregiver, so your emotions feel unmanageable. And people tell you you're overreacting. But your brain is responding to childhood threats that never got resolved. The sixth effect is you have a deep fear of abandonment that controls your relationships. You push people away before they can leave you. Or you cling so tightly they feel suffocated. Both strategies come from the same wound. Your brain learned that people leave. So you're either protecting yourself from attachment or desperately trying to prevent loss. Neither lets you experience secure connection. The seventh effect is you feel invisible even in crowded rooms. You've learned to make yourself small, quiet, unobtrusive. Because being seen as a child meant being criticized or ignored. So now you dim your presence automatically. And people say you're shy or introverted. But it's not preference. It's protection. The eighth effect is you don't know who you are outside of other people's needs. You became a chameleon, adapting to whoever was in the room to avoid conflict or earn approval. So now you struggle to identify your own preferences, desires, boundaries. You know what everyone else wants. You have no idea what you want. These effects aren't permanent. They're trauma responses. And trauma responses can be rewired. It takes time. It takes support. But the brain that learned these patterns can learn new ones. You weren't loved the way you deserved. That was never your fault. And healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means building the relationship with yourself that you never received. Subscribe for more.